Hello, and I'm Brian Foster, and welcome to my vlog. Today we're going to talk about the level of planets in our solar system. Now, this may sound peculiar because we have had satellites go out to the different planets, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, etc., and we see no life, no human life. But this is what I need you to think about, because Spiritism has brought to us the fact that there are different planes of existence, different dimensions, where we can live right next and within each other, but we don't know each other. In fact, what the Spiritism tells us, we can only see 1/8 of the world around us. We are here on this current physical plane, and yet we cannot see the spirits around us. We cannot see the whole spirit universe. We cannot see other planets that are part of different dimensions within the spirit universe. And so this is what one needs to understand. And the reason when you're reading the Spirits book, because they do say some things that at first saying, I don't understand how this works. But first, real quick, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the bell. Please hit the like and give me comments. Please tell me what you'd like more to hear or any other information you would wish. Now, this is what Allan Kardec said about the level of planets in our solar system. Now, I should say, not Allan Kardec said. This is what he was told by spirits. Now, remember, what he is saying, what the spirits are saying, that these are levels of planets in our solar system, but there are multiple dimensions in the solar system. So there are places we can go, and we haven't detected yet. Now, also, what we have been told in the future, as we become more advanced and we go from a planet of atonement to a planet of regeneration and beyond, our science will be able to detect these other dimensions and see other planets in different levels around us in this solar system. Let me quote. According to statements of spirits, the Earth, as regards to the physical and moral qualities of its inhabitants, is one of the least advanced of all globes of our solar system. So, when he's saying that, there are levels of planets. There's a primitive planet where people start, like in tribes, very primitive. There's planet of atonements, where we are now, where we pay for our past wrongs in our quest to become morally advanced. And then there is a planet of regeneration, where we have less wars, less hate. There's people work together, and then there's even planets beyond that, levels of planets beyond that. Let me continue. Mars is stated to be at a point even lower than that of Earth, and Jupiter to be greatly superior to the Earth in every respect. The Sun is not a world inhabited by corporeal beings, but is a place of meeting for the spirits of a higher order, who, from thence, send out the radiations of their thought towards the other worlds of our solar system, which they govern through the instrumentality of spirits of a less elevated degree, to whom they transmit their action by the intermediary of the universal fluid. As regards its physical constitution, the Sun would appear to be a focus of electricity, and all the other suns seem to be identical with ours in nature and function. The size of planets and their distance from the Sun have no necessary relation with the degree of advancement, for Jesus is said to be more advanced than the Earth, and Saturn is declared to be less advanced than Jupiter. The souls of many persons, well known on this earth, are said to be reincarnated in Jupiter, one of the worlds nearest to perfection, and much surprise has been felt on hearing it stated that persons who, when here, were not supposed to merit such favor, should have been admitted into so advanced a globe. Now, stop there for a second. One of the persons that, during medium's meeting that Allan Kardec had, that it was in Jupiter, a very advanced planet in a different dimension, was Mozart. Of course, he was a musical genius, but how much, how morally and other ones, level he was at, we're not sure. People have written different things, but he was one of the people who is on Jupiter. Let me continue. But there is nothing in this fact that needs surprise us. If we consider first that certain spirits who have inhabited this planet may have been sent hither in fulfillment of a mission which to our eyes did not seem to place them in the foremost rank. Secondly, that they may have had, between their lives here and in Jupiter, intermediary existences in which they have advanced. And thirdly, that there are innumerable degrees of development in that world as in this one, and that there may be as much difference between these degrees as there is amongst us, between the savage and the civilized man. It no more follows that a spirit is on a level with the most advanced beings of Jupiter because he inhabits that planet, than it follows that an ignoramus is on a level with a philosopher because he inhabits the same town. The conditions of longevity also are as various in other worlds as they are on our earth, and no comparison can be established between the ages of those who inhabit them. A person who had died some years previously, on being evoked, stated that he had been incarnated for 6 months in a world the name of which is unknown to us. Being questioned as to his age in that world, he replied, "That is a point which I am unable to decide, because, in the first place, we do not count time in the same way as you do, and in the next place, our mode of existence is not the same as yours. Our development is much more rapid in this world, for although it is only 6 of your months since I came here, I may say that as regards intelligence, I am about what one usually is at the age of 30 in your earth." A great number of similar replies have been given by other spirits, and these statements contain nothing improbable. Do we not see upon our earth a host of animals that acquire their normal development in the course of a few months? Why should not men do the same in other spheres? And it is to be remarked, moreover, that the degree of development acquired by a man at the age of 30 upon the earth may be only a sort of infancy in comparison with what he is destined to arrive at in worlds of higher degree. Short-sighted indeed are they who look upon our present selves as being in all respects the normal type of creation, and to suppose that there can be no other modes of existence than our present one. In sooth, a strange narrowing of our idea of the possibilities of the divine action. This is what Kardec wrote in the Spirit's book, which explains us there are other dimensions. We go to other worlds, and in fact, we could even be in other worlds in what we consider our solar system, but we cannot detect them. Some future date, when the Earth is more advanced, we will be able to detect more and more planets. If you are interested in the Spirit's book, you can get that on PDF. It's absolutely free. You can also, of course, buy it. You can go to my blog, nwspiritism.com, click on the picture of Allan Kardec, and it will take you to a place where you can buy the Spirit's book. You can also get it on Amazon. But if you put in Allan Kardec space PDF in whatever search engine you like, you will find it on PDF and for free. Also on the Spirit's book, if you go to my blog, nwspiritism.com, I have it in audio form. I am working at it right now. It may not be done when you're there, but I will have whatever book I am done. There are 4 books, and I will have those books in audio form, which you can download or listen to. And another way to get into Spiritism is on my blog, again, on the right-hand navigation bar. If you go down to Spiritism 101, you can find it. Also, I have it for free on PDF. I have other books that you can read about Spiritism. They're in Kindle, they're in paperback, and I have quite a few in audio format. So I hope you take what I've told you, are interested in it, and want to know about your world, about your spirit, the fact that you're an immortal spirit, you live life after life, and karma is real, and for every action there is a reaction. It is a wonderful world. There's a lot to learn. There are difficulties here that we must understand in order to surmount and in order to understand the trials and tribulations that we go through. God bless.